Hey guys, what's going on? Jamal Green here. I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of the harmonic scanner. Um, the harmonic scanner is life. It's life. Once you start to understand, and you go through the academy, and you basically learn some stuff. You can actually apply them to the harmonic scanner. The harmonic scanner is basically like a cheat sheet. You learning, and then you could take what you learn and come to the harmonic scanner where you actually have a trade setup. Um, I'm with FX Choice, so I more than likely I go to them first to look for trades. If you want a shorter trade or on a smaller time frame, but for now I'm gonna go over whatever pops up on the screen. Different educators on IML TV actually go over how to use the harmonic scanner. You can plug into them, access the harmonic scanner IML TV sessions and see who teaches it and how they teach it, what they use from it. But from your own knowledge of actually going through the academy, you can come and apply it to the charts itself. So right here, we can see now that the market gave us a deep crab pattern. Right, this is a technical to determine what kind of harmonic it is. It's kind of technical, so I don't really try to understand what it is or why it gave us this. It's something to do with the calculations between A and C and X and D. How far X to B, like it's too much to try to understand for me personally. But if you want to get into the harmonics, then that's fine. IML Academy actually has videos explaining the harmonics. I really don't fool with it because I want to learn. I want to understand how the market actually moves with no help from any indicators. I think that's my personal preference based on how I trade and who I follow in the IML TV and what I learned in the academy. So this trade here on the harmonic scanner, we can see that we have an entry point of 0.9928. Price, let's see if price actually hit it and activated the trade. And it did. It activated the trade. You can either put a sell limit or you can wait for price to actually turn around. You can put a buy stop. I don't want to get too into it. If you want to learn how to use the harmonic scanner, you basically go on IML TV and understand how the master traders use it. For me personally, I see price came down. It went to the entry point, to turn around, and it possibly going up to TP1, TP2, TP3. So price did come down to entry, so we can actually enter this trade as a buy because our TPs are on top of our entry. If our TPs were below our entry, then we know we're in a sell. But because our TPs are up on top of the entry, we know it's a buy. So TP1 here, that's about 40 pips to TP1. Trade activated to turn around. Could be going up to TP1. Right then and there, like this is straightforward. There is a possible trade right there. You don't have no knowledge at all. You see that's the entry point. You know you can buy it up to TP1, at least TP1. I personally feel like TP1 has a 90% chance of getting hit. TP2 has a 75% chance of getting hit, and TP3 is more like 60%. So if you want to take a trade, me personally, I would tell you go to TP1. Once you see it actually comes down to the entry point. Sometimes it'll give you two entry points because it might come here and then go down to the second entry point and activate the trade. So whichever one you feel comfortable with, but you know that you have your entry point, you have your stop loss, and you have your take profit. If you're just getting started, you don't know what the take profit is, stop loss is, or how to enter a trade, refer back to our training video on how to enter and exit a trade. But with no doubt, this is a good setup where we have the entry point, TP, stop loss. I'm going to try to find an old one where it actually finished, where it actually hit some of the TPs. Okay, so right here we have two entry points. You could either got in here or down here. This is another buy because the TPs are on top of the entry. So if we got in here, we would already be 20, 21, 22 pips in profit if we entered here. So it's just a personal decision on where you want to enter the trade and ride up the TP. Stop loss is in place. You have a stop loss. So at any point in time, you can actually come and you can find a trade setup on the harmonic scanner at any time. So TP1 was hit already after the trade got activated over here. This is where the harmonic ended. This was the entry. This was the entry. Either one you could take. TP1 got hit. It missed TP2 by 7 pips, 7 pips, and it went back down to entry. So TP1, 90% chance of getting hit. That is pretty straightforward. You enter the trade wherever you feel comfortable. I want to find an old one. Okay, so entry is here. TP1 hit, TP2 hit, TP3 hit. Like the trades hit. Sometimes they won't hit. Sometimes it hits your stop loss, but it'll be a small loss. And you go from there. This one don't look like a small loss, but oh yeah, that's only like 40 pips. 40 pips, 43 pips. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So we can see you can go to any pair, entry, stop loss, 2 entries. Like that's why I say it's your choice which entry you use. Either however you enter the trade, market execution, whatever you choose to do. If you want to learn more about the Harmonic scanner, go to the IML TV where they actually teach you how different strategies on how to enter, how to exit, all the good stuff. So TP1 hit, TP2 hit, and TP3 hit. This was a while back, but nonetheless, the Harmonic scanner is an option where you can actually go and see a lot of trade possibilities, even if you don't have no experience at all. You just got started yesterday, you already got your broker account set up, you're good to go, you're ready to trade. Even if you just plug it in a demo just to see how it works for a week, like any trade you see, just plug it in your demo and just see how it works out. But the Harmonic scanner is here. If you hit this button in the top left corner, it'll show you basically the hottest one, the newest one that just came out. Again, this is the one we was on earlier where it already hit our entry, so you might actually jump in this to get the TP1. Everything's traded at your own risk. You are responsible for your account, so I would advise you to go to IML TV and look up the Harmonic scanner and find an educator that actually teaches. But whoever your broker is, it doesn't matter. Just go and find a nice setup. Find a nice setup and just follow it through. Trades are here. Like they here. Chances are, more times than not, they'll hit before they hit the stop loss. And even if the stop loss hit, you feel comfortable knowing that, hey, you leverage your account properly. So taking a small loss is not a big problem. 24 pip stop loss right here. So it's like zero to actually find trade setups. That's all I have on the Harmonic scanner. You guys, the information is there. It's just up to you to go and actually find out what you're paying for. All right. That's all I have. You guys enjoy your